Good morning. My name is Linda Mastandrea. I'm with FEMA's Office of Disability Integration and Coordination. Our office is charged with ensuring integrated emergency planning and preparedness efforts across all phases of the life cycle of an emergency. Together with our state, local, tribal, federal, nonprofit, non-governmental, and private industry partners, we ensure inclusive emergency preparedness and management practices to safeguard our citizens with disabilities and other access and functional needs during disasters. Today, we'd like to specifically talk about and to individuals who are in the path of upcoming Hurricane Irma. We'd like to specifically talk about how you can take steps to safeguard yourself and your family when evacuating during a disaster. So for people with disabilities, there's a lot of concern during a disaster. Where do I go? What do I do? What do I need to bring? And so some of the things that you need to think about are, number one, to listen to your local emergency management officials, and if they give an evacuation order, please heed that order and make sure that you're going where they tell you to go. The second thing you want to think about is, am I going to a shelter or am I leaving home and going to a friend or family member's home? So know where you're going. Third, you want to know how you're getting there. Do you have a car? Do you depend on public transportation or paratransit? So make sure that you know how you're going and that you have access to that means of transportation to get where you're going. Finally, you need to think about what you need to bring with you, because once you evacuate, you may not be home anytime soon. So some of the things that you need to think about bringing with you are, for example, if you're a wheelchair user or a scooter user or other mobility device, make sure you've got that device with you, of course. If you use a wheelchair or a scooter, you probably want to think about bringing some extra tires and tubes and supplies to make sure that you can maintain your device for as long as you're away. If you use a cane or a walker or any other mobility aid, make sure you've got that with you as well. For an individual with a hearing disability, if you use hearing aids, make sure you've got those with you, as well as some extra batteries and anything else that you need to make sure your device is working. If you have a visual disability, perhaps you use a magnification aid or something like that that you're going to need to bring with you. And of course, most everyone today has a smartphone or a cellular device, so make sure you've got that with you, that it's charged up, and you have any other chargers and backup power devices that you're going to need. Specifically for someone who uses a power wheelchair, you're going to want to make sure that you've got your chargers, you've got extra battery capacity, and all of the plugs and devices you're going to need to make sure that you have power for your chair wherever you're going. And most of us might use a tablet or an iPad or some other device like that. Make sure you've got that with you, and you've got, again, your chargers and other devices, your batteries and all of those kind of things with you as well. Finally, many individuals with disabilities use service animals to assist them with their tasks of daily living. So number one, you're going to want to make sure that you evacuate your animal with you. But secondly, you're going to want to make sure that you've got all the provisions and supplies that your animal will need in a shelter or wherever you're going. So food, water, their dishes, bags for their waste, and all of those kind of things to make sure that your animal is properly taken care of no matter where you end up. So these are some of the things that you need to think about if you're going to be evacuating during Hurricane Irma, or really in case of any other disaster. So basically today we talked about a little bit about the Office of Disability Integration and how we work to ensure inclusive emergency management and planning. We talked about what people with disabilities and other access and functional needs can do to ensure their own safety and the safety of their families when they have to evacuate. We talked about the kind of things you might want to think about bringing with you to ensure that you have on hand and that you carry in what we like to call a go kit that's ready to carry with you when you leave the house to evacuate during a disaster. Thank you very much for being with us today.